Hey, what's up guys, it's Gage from ARG, and yep, there is more Kozmo support. We have two more cards that's been released over the past 2 days. I'm going to catch up on both of them here. They're actually nothing too special compared to the other few we've had released, from Dark Destroyer to Wicked Witch to, of course, the Straw Man being absolutely broken. These ones kind of just seem a little bit lackluster, but nevertheless, it's more Kozmo support, and I guess there could be some applications to it. Let's go over the two cards and we'll bring it back together here. We have Kozmo Dogfighter, which is a level 6 Dark Machine type effect monster, 2000 attack, 2400 defense. Once per turn during the standby phase, you can special summon one Dogfighter token, which has the exact same stats of the original card, which is 2000 attack, 2400 defense, level 6. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard and special summon a level 5 or lower Kozmo monster from deck. So Dogfighter, in a sense, it just essentially makes clones of itself during the standby phase. The standby phase is very important because that's during either player's standby phase. So if you use the quick effects of one of the littler dudes to bring this out during your opponent's draw phase, you will get a little a clone ship during their standby phase. And if you bring it out during your draw phase, you will get a little ship, a clone ship, during your standby phase. Which, that's pretty neat too, because this card alone, if you summon it during your draw phase, of course, you have a 1-card OTK with limiter removal. That's pretty neat if you ask me. It's 8,000 attack right on board there if you have the clone plus it on the board. I guess that's a really neat application in a sense, but other than that, I think this card is just kind of mediocre for the rest of it. Getting a token during the standby phase seems a little bit more, not as good as popping a monster during any phase. Because monsters' destruction with Dark Destroyer could be used as disruption, where you could special summon it on their turn during their main phase to pop a monster they summon or something. And Slip Rider, of course, did the same thing with back row. And Forerunner, of course, was just really hard to get around with the fact that it can't be targeted by effects. This just kind of seems like mediocre. Like, I'd rather have back row popping with Slip Rider than this. But, of course, if you want to just run a copy or two, you can climb down the ladder with it, where you can go Dark Destroyer, Forerunner, Dogfighter, and then Slip Rider. That's 8, 7, 6, 5. That's 4 monsters off of pretty much one when you banish one of the little dudes to bring out the biggest ship of all Dark Destroyer, which that's really neat. But as far as this card goes, it's alright. I don't think it's as good as the rest of the ships, but it definitely is a card nonetheless. And then we have the other card, which is Kozmo Lightsword, and this was just announced today. It's the equip spell card that, if you guys weren't aware, it leaked a long time ago. Not the effect, but just that the card was going to be made, that we had the equip spell card. And just now we finally have the effect released. And what it is it's Kozmo Lightsword equip spell card. Equip only to a psychic type Kozmo monster. It gains 500 attack and defense. It can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. Also, if it attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can pay it's X amount of life points, but I believe it's 800. If you squint really close, it looks just like that. And add this card to your hand. You can only use this effect of Kozmo Lightsword once per turn. So this card here, it's kind of, again, rounding it up, it's kind of mediocre. I guess it's kind of cool for the fact that if you attach it to a Kozmo Farm Girl and you sink in 2 direct attacks, that's not only 3,000 in damage, which, sure, it is a lot, but you get to add 2 cards from your deck to your hand because you can activate Farm Girl twice. That's pretty awesome if you ask me. The piercing damage isn't anything really too special. I guess it's also really neat, again, with Farm Girl for the fact that if you attack defense position from a monster, you still deal the direct damage, which you can still activate Farm Girl's effect with. I do like the fact that they have an ability where you can add it back to your hand, because, you know, when you attach it to a little dude, because the only psychic type monsters in the Kozmo deck are really Farm Girl and the Straw Man dude. Plus, we also have the witches, but I don't think you'll be attaching the witch. Mostly, you'll be attaching this to Farm Girl, because when you banish the Farm Girl, you will bring out a ship. But if you banish the Farm Girl, this will fall off. So I'm really happy they added an effect where you can add it back to your hand, kind of that as a UA Power jersey, if you will. But I think that's really neat. I don't think this card's going to be played as much. I think maybe it might be a one-of copy even. I do like the fact that you can combo it off with Farm Girl like that and gets a lot of advantage off of this one card. But other than that, I just feel like it's only okay. But yeah, not being able to attach it to the ships doesn't really make me that happy. So whatever, it is what it is. Yeah, if you guys like the video, be sure to like the video, thumbs up the video, especially you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think of these two cards. Do you guys think they're not as good as the other Kozmo support we've had? Because we've had a lot of it, especially in Dimension of Chaos here, and a lot of it has been a lot better than this. So let me know what you guys think of the new Kozmo support down below. And if you guys want to buy or sell product, if you want to attend Hello events, and if you want to read articles from the top players, all3outofgames.com is a place to go check out. Be sure to like our Facebook fan page and subscribe to our Twitch stream if you haven't already. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Catch you guys next time. Gage from ARG, signing out.